Hey y'all, welcome to Summertime Tarot. My name is Summer and this is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn for May 2020 or whenever you see this video. So, I get the feeling, Capricorn, that you're kind of in a space where you see things or feel things or know things to be true, but you're not voicing it. Right? I feel like the image that came to me was someone like in a bathroom kind of looking at the mirror, fixing their face after crying, and it was like almost being in this emotional state where there's like, the word that's coming to my mind is like turmoil, things going on within you that you don't really want to address at this current time. You don't want to like speak up about, you don't want to talk to anyone about it, but it is taking a toll on you. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, so we have mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Okay, so when I saw the card, it really made me think about the movie Doubt, where Meryl Streep, I think it's like at the end, you know, she's like, I have my doubts. And I feel like you may be feeling like, based on what's going on now around you and within you, it's almost a feeling of like not wanting to fess up or like draw attention to yourself in a way. Kind of like, I don't want anyone to know, you know, how I'm feeling. I don't want anyone to know that this is what I think or how I feel or what I see. Almost kind of like shame, like with this mistakes, like I should have known better, I should have done better. But I really feel like you're just kind of dealing with that right now. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Okay. So we have here love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And with this, I really feel like it's an energy of needing to come from a space of, okay, this isn't exactly what I want, what I saw. I may have, you know, made some mistakes in the past. I'm hearing the song, I should have known better, or you should have known better, right? That's the song that I'm hearing. And I feel like you may be in that energy for whatever reason, whatever transpired or what happened. And you may be kind of beating yourself up, but there's a need to come out of a loving space. Like, okay, this happened. This is what I learned from it. This is what I get from it. I'm not going to beat myself up or like try and like, or shame myself or feel bad, you know, for too long about, you know, what's going on, right? But very much being compassionate, showing compassion towards yourself and towards others, right? So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay. So your driving energy for the month is the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, there are some changes going on. And I feel like this is like internal changes. Like things are I feel like it's things underneath the surface that are kind of making their way, up and out and kind of affecting the way that things are moving now. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. So we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins, Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so with these cards, you're coming out of a space where it's like, I feel like with the Four of Coins, you've been kind of low-key holding on to what you have, not I feel like it's out of a necessity. And now you've reached a point where you want more than just the word phallic just came to mind. Okay. So maybe you want more than just kind of physical security or consistency is kind of right. It's almost like it's like an energy of I want more than just a person or a thing to make me feel like good. That's kind of what I'm getting. I want something more energetically in balance with who I am and where I am, and the energy that I wish to bring forth more of into this world. Like, I don't want just someone who's there but isn't really connecting with me on like a deeper level. I want something that's not just like physical. So like I want more than just money. I want more than just physical security, right? I want more than that. I want something that's going to extend beyond just kind of comfort and security now, but that's going to be long term. That's going to bring me like a very passionate kind of joy and sustenance that I can't get in the way that I've been getting so far. That's kind of what I'm picking up with those cards. And so with the Fool, the Death card, and the Seven of Coins, right, it's with this, I'm getting like a very much a change in tactic. Like, I feel like the way you've been doing things thus far, right? You were with this Four of Coins. You got to a point where you got to a point where you got comfortable, right? And now that's not bringing you as much as you'd hoped. You hope it would. Like, at one point it was enough. That's kind of what I'm getting. At one point it was enough. At one point, it was the groove. It was the thing. But now it's like I want more. I can't continue to keep doing things the way that I've been doing things, right? Right? Because we have death here at the center. And I feel like this is you. You've changed so much internally. I feel like this is your mental, your emotional, I feel like it's every aspect of your being has kind of undergone like a change to the core. And I'm being drawn back to this Love card. And I feel like you've gotten to a point where I feel like maybe in the past you held on to people, places, or things because you felt like they brought you something. They brought you a security that you kind of connected with love. And now you're at the point where it's like, okay, this really isn't love, because I feel like with the death card being here at the center, you've undergone a change within yourself where you really are beginning to love yourself. You're beginning to get to the point where it's like you're at that, and I'm not talking about like just the woo love, like, oh my gosh, love to everyone, yes, like I'm not I'm not making fun of anyone who like feels that way, but that's not the feeling I'm getting the love of like kind of stern love, where it's like it's a love where, okay, I've made mistakes, things, I'm not completely perfect, but I deserve better. I can do better. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to do things differently. And from you being in that space, you're beginning to expect more from life, expect more from the people in your life, expect more just in general. And so now, like, the things that you were doing or the people that you were around, the connections that you had made, they're no longer on solid ground anymore, is kind of what I'm getting, because you want something more. You want something deeper. You want something, that's going to sustain you, not only for, the moment, but long term, that matches your vibe, is kind of what I'm picking up, right? And so you've come to a point where you realize, I no longer can do things going forward the way that I did in the past, which means I can no longer, I'm feeling like, associate with certain people. I can no longer like give energy to certain things, to certain, I can no longer think the ways that I used to think. Right? It's kind of that kind of energy. And then here with the Son of Coins and the Ten of Knives and the Three of Coins, yeah, I see you slowly, the first image that comes to mind is like slowly cutting off people, slowly cutting off like connections to things and people, places, and things that you used to rely on. Yeah. And beginning to like really, it's very much an energy of unraveling things as they are. Like, it's making me think of kind of like a tapestry, or like, like the ones that they weave, and it's making me think of what's that story? Is it the Odyssey? Where is that, the one with Ulysses? I can't even think. But where his wife like would weave each night. She'd weave, and then each night she would pull the string back. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? To keep from having to marry another dude because she didn't believe that her husband was dead, right? You know what I'm talking about? That. And I feel like you're at the point where like you started weaving and you're like, okay, no, I'm not liking this. So it's kind of like an unraveling of things as they were, so that you can really begin to weave things the way you want to. And it's a very like very surrendering kind of energy. And I want to say, things aren't going to happen overnight. So be compassionate with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Show yourself some love. Show yourself some appreciation. Don't beat yourself up. Don't try and rush things, right? Take your time. Allow things to unfold. Allow, clarity to come in as it will. Allow yourself to make these moves, slowly but surely, or whenever you feel called to, okay? Right? Because this is a big step. I really feel like you're really like okay, I want to make a change. Things need to change, and I'm ready to make that change. And that's what's important. That's a start. So kudos, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life for the month. Okay? Okay. So bottom of the deck, look at that. Wheel of Fortune again, okay? And so then we have the World, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is very much like, what I was picking up earlier. It's like I see, yeah. With the World card here, yeah. I feel like you're very much like closing up very like toxic, draining, emotionally daunting, just cycles in your romantic life, just in life in general. And with this Five of Cups being at the center, I feel like, it's very much taking a toll on you emotionally. But at the same time, you can see like it's wow. It's very much taking an emotional toll on you. It's hard. It's daunting. It's confusing. It hurts. But at the same time, you can see beyond that. It's like you've gotten to the point. I feel like earlier you were perceiving it. You had like a desire for this good feeling, this very much Nine of Cups energy where you're happy within yourself and within your current state and situation, how things are no matter what, right? And I feel like you've been wanting that and you've seen it. It's like you've laid your eyes on it. Maybe even just your third eye, you saw it. You were like, I want this, right? But now you're beginning to kind of see very much clearly as you begin to kind of step into your truth, as you begin to accept things as they are, as you begin to kind of understand yourself better, understand, kind of your own cycles, your own ways of doing things, kind of understanding what brought you here. In that, you're kind of seeing how you can get to a more happy space in life, in your relationships. And I feel like you're very much at the point where you're really, with this Knight of Pentacles, taking methodical, well thought out, well planned out steps to get to this happiness, this joy, this very much kind of like self-fulfillment, right? And it's very much about you. And with this Knight of Pentacles, since we're ending, this very much male energy there, I feel like you're stepping into a space where you're about to, embark on a very like masculine kind of energy where it's like go-getter mentality. I'm about to like change some things around. I'm about to do what's best for me. I'm about to make myself happy. I don't care what anybody else is doing. I don't care about how anybody else feels, right? It's like, it's about what I want. It's about how I feel. It's about what I'm thinking. And I think it's time for a change. I think there's some things that need to stop here, right? That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for you for the month. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some advice for you for the month. Okay. All right. So we have here, ask for help. Are you constantly giving to others yet rarely receiving what you need? Then it's time to ask for help. You're not Superwoman, so there's no need to do it all yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we're open to the help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. Okay? Then we have accept compliments. The next time the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. Okay, then we have be gentle with yourself. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, then we have notice the blessings. Gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. Okay, and then offer your love. Is there someone in your life who could benefit from loving kindness? The gesture doesn't have to be big. Send an email, pick up the phone, pop by for a visit, or order a bouquet of posies. Let this person know that you are thinking of him or her. When we offer our love generously, that caring energy comes back to us tenfold while also lifting us up in the process. Reach out and offer your love today. Okay, it's time to rise. No matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of our negative thoughts or our limiting beliefs. Rise out of our comfort zone or our complaints. Rise out of our slump or out of our potato chip bag. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling? Okay, and breathe deeply. Breathe big, let it all in. Expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea. Buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause, inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. And be mindful with your money, honey. Are you spending above your means? Avoiding the reality of your bank account? Shopping to numb any negative feelings or pain? It may be time to clean up your relationship with money. Let go of the fear and shame around your finances and take responsibility for your future today. Any unwise decisions you've made in the past are behind you. Seek guidance where needed and keep the big picture of your financial well-being in mind. Remember, money saved is money earned. Okay. And then to finish things off, let's see what self-care activities would be most beneficial for you for this month. Okay, so we have here meditate. Okay, yes, spend some time meditating, clearing your mind. Well, I don't really like to call meditating clearing your mind. It's for me, I really consider it just allowing your mind to be, giving your mind space to kind of just free fall into whatever it's trying to do without judgment, kind of thing. Yeah, but consider meditating this month. Getting in tune with yourself, okay? Then we have sensuality. Yes, girl, yes. I mean, whoever you is watching. Okay? Get in tune with your body, in tune with your physical needs. Like, what does your body like? What makes you feel good? Right? Spend some time loving on yourself as you are, getting comfortable in your own skin, appreciating who you are, where you are, right? And how you are without judgment. Very much that. Okay? And then we have puzzles. So with this, I really see, spending time, exercising your mind, like thinking outside of the box, exploring new ways of thinking, putting two and two together. You can actually, just do some puzzles, crossword puzzles, Sudoku. My bad. All that good stuff, just to spruce up your mind, okay? But that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this helps you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.